Hey there, and welcome to our final Parent Talk Tuesday of 2020. We are wrapping up our virtual children's and student ministry activities for the year this week. And so tomorrow will be our final day of VBS, our final day of virtual youth and children's ministries for 2020. We're going to take the holidays off, take a break, and use it as a time to evaluate where we're headed going into 2021 and kind of trying to ride with this crazy ride that has been 2020 so far. And hopefully, toward the end of December, we'll be able to make a better call on what we're doing in January when the kids return to school. But as it stands right now, we've got to wrap up this year. We've got to wrap up VBS. We've got to wrap up Concrete and Cranes. And so we've been hitting these different foundations with each of our videos we've posted. And this week we finish with the foundation for life. And it's the story of the wise and the foolish builders, where Jesus told this parable, this story with a purpose, about two builders. And he said that everyone who heard his words and acted on them would be like a builder who built a house on a rock. You know, you think about a rock, it is firm, it is solid, it's not going anywhere. And Jesus said if you listen to his words and you build your life on that, it's like building a house on a rock, on a solid foundation. But on the flip side, you've got the other builder, the foolish builder, who did not listen. And he built his house, instead of on a rock, on sand. Maybe he was looking for some oceanfront property. I don't know why he built a house on the sand. I just know he wasn't listening to wisdom. And honestly, any construction worker, anyone who has ever built a house or been involved in that process could tell you, you need to build your house on a solid foundation, like a rock, like concrete, rather than on something like sand that shifts and moves. And sure enough, in the story, when rain and wind came upon the houses, the house that was built on the rock, solid, went nowhere. It's still standing, but the house that was built on sand falls apart. The sand underneath it shifts, the house no longer has a firm footing, and it collapses. And so when we listen to Jesus, when we build our lives on that firm foundation, then what we find is a life that can handle the difficulty that comes our way. We're in a difficult year right now, are we not? 2020 has been tough. And as part of that tough year, I think something I've learned, and that I hope you've learned, is that in order to get through difficult times, we must truly abide in Jesus. We must remain in Jesus. We must put our whole everything on Jesus, depending on him, depending on his word, depending on his spirit within us, to make it through these hard times. Because if we don't, if we trust the things of this world, if we trust our own intuition, our own knowledge, our own opinion of who we should be listening to rather than Christ, we're building our whole lives on a sinking foundation. And so this is the foundation for life. The point of the whole video tomorrow will be this, that Jesus' love is the foundation for the rest of my life. Is Jesus' love the foundation for your life? That's the question, is it not? Have you built your foundation on Christ? Or is it on sinking sand? If you would like to talk to someone more about what that looks like, feel free to hit us up on Facebook. Just search Hyattsville Baptist Church Lancaster. If you do that, you'll be able to find us and shoot us a message, comment on our videos. We stream our Sunday morning worship at 11 o'clock right there on our Facebook channel. We also hope to be back in person this coming Sunday from 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. We're also on the radio at WZXI FM and AM channels. That's 1280 AM as well as 94.1 and 95.5 FM. So lots of ways you can join us for worship this Sunday. I hope that you will, and that you'll do that as part of taking that next step of building your foundation on the rock of Jesus Christ. Have a great week, and I hope to see you soon here in worship. See ya.